Hello, everybody. We're welcoming back once again Joe Gavazzi, NCAA basketball analyst, and we just would be remiss if we didn't thank Joe for his big pick last night. Xavier came through, and they absolutely controlled that game from start to finish. So Joe is just doing what he does best, and that's his homework. California's taking on Utah tonight in college hoops, and this is an underachieving Cal team in my eyes. Utah is -6. It was -4.5, but it's jumped up to -6, so obviously there's a lot of money swinging Utah's way. Joe, if you will, break it down. I know you like Utah on their home court -6 tonight, and what are some of your factors in deciding that this was a ticket that will be cashed tonight?
Let's start with an analysis of how well the line maker is doing in college basketball this year and why the fact that this line has gone from 4.5 to 6 points is an important factor. First of all, if you look at the 25-game card from Tuesday night, it's a microcosm of how well the line maker has done this year. Did you know that in those 25 games, the total difference from the opening line was only 150 points or 6 points per game? In fact, 13 of the 25 games, that's 52%, were decided by 5 or less points from the betting line. Furthermore, only 3 of the games, 12%, were decided by more than 10 points from the opening line. Line maker is truly doing his work. That's why it is essential for us to shop for value in every wager we make. Here we're going to lay a little bit of a bloated number, I admit it, and hope that the factors that we have working for us get the job done. Those factors are a huge home-road dichotomy and revenge for the Utah Utes, who lost this matchup 71-58 to California earlier this year in early January. California Golden Bears, arguably the most physically talented team in the Pac-12 this season, but they are very young. Young teams, in my experience, emerge at home. And such has been the case for the Cal Bears, who are virtually unbeatable in Berkeley. However, when taking to the road, the Cal Bears, not so good. 1-5 straight up, but have not beaten a point spread in 4 true road games and 2 neutral games away from Berkeley. Now they be playing at arguably the toughest spot they have all year, and that is going to Salt Lake City to play at the Huntsman Arena, where Utah has only lost 3 games in the previous 3 seasons. They will be out, the Utes that is, out for revenge behind head coach Larry Kristoviak, who is at his best in this role, standing 20-5 against the spread when playing with revenge for a previous loss. California may have the better physical athletes, but Utah is better coached, has a strong home court, and of course, the all-important revenge motive. We're going to let those factors work for us and look for a double-digit win by the Utes tonight.
Yeah, Joe, that loss to Cal, that was like you had mentioned, you alluded to, it was early in the season, and it was from that point on I saw, Cal start to stumble. And like you said, young players, they grow up usually on their home court. So going into a hostile environment like this where this team has only lost 3 games in 3 years, I don't know, it's going to be tough. They've lost 3 out of 4 to Utah. Of course, that last one was this year. And they're without senior point guard Tyrone Wallace. He's going to be out. There's another factor I like with Utah, and it's the player of the week in the Pac-12 this week, Jacob Poeltl. All right, he is really stepping up, this young man, for Utah. They just have too many components that are dangerous. I've got no reason to refute it. I don't think the 6 is going to scare them at all. Matter of fact, I think they might win this thing outright by double digits. Do you think that could be a possibility as well?
Yes, of course I do. The home road dichotomy, as mentioned, is really vital in this one, as is Utah's revenge motive with Kristoviak at the helm. Very focused Utah team here tonight. Look for them to get the win.
Yeah, revenge factor goes a long way in college basketball, and we know that all too well. Okay, viewers, you heard it. Another solid play tonight. Utah -6 on their home court, where it's just hard as hell to win, okay, over Cal. Joe Gavazzi likes it, and I like it as well. I'm jumping aboard. Joe, thanks so much. I know our viewers appreciate you, and just keep up the hard work, keep profiting, and have a great day, my friend.